Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm too good, as fit as fitted. What about you?
Actually, ma'am, I'm not doing well, and I'm under the weather. That's why I'm suffering from some cold and little bit fever.
No problem. I think because of this kind of weather it's going, so many people are facing this problem.
Yes. And how did you came across on my channel? Please tell me.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I was watching a conversation. Actually, every day I listen to some conversation. Then I came across to you and your channel. Then I thought this talk to
Okay.
you, and then I just mailed you.
Was glad to watch you and talk to you.
Okay. So you are not well, I can see. I mean, you are not a little bit this problem, but that's fine. We'll manage. Okay.
Yes.
So tell me something more about you.
Yeah, ma'am, definitely. Actually, as you know, my name is Anjali Giri, and basically I'm from UP, and currently I'm residing in Haryana, Faridabad. And if I talk about my qualification, I have done my B.Ed and graduation, and I have cleared many TET exam like CTET, UP and Haryana TET also. And currently, I'm preparing for government teaching exam. And there are three members in my family, who is my son and my husband, and along with me. Yeah, ma'am, that's all about me. Thanks for asking.
That's good. Yes, I have seen your description. I've checked out, and there was so many things were mentioned. So I was just wanted to ask you. So how many exams you have cleared, and how is it?
Okay.
Yeah.
As I told you, ma'am, yeah, I have cleared CTET, UP10, and APS exam, Army Public School exam, and Haryana TET, and yeah, that's it.
Yes, so many exams that I appreciate. I admire you a lot.
Thanks.
Let me tell you something more about me. So, I'm Sakshi Chauhan and I'm from Gwalior, MP. You must have heard. And I have done my master's. Nowadays, I'm doing PhD. And apart from this, I'm running my own coaching classes. And
Okay.
yes, I have this YouTube channel also and working on my communication, my English. That's it.
Yeah. I have already subscribed your channel, and after that, when I got a mail from you, from your side, on that time, I was glad, I was feeling good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay. And what about your English journey? How is it going on?
It is going good, and actually, I'm working in a school, in a private school. That's why I get time, not enough, not too much. And whenever I get time, on that time, I do practice with myself, with my friends.
Okay. But what about your house? Is there anyone who can speak or who converse with you?
No, ma'am, no one speak. Actually, my husband has no of this language, but yeah, husband goes to office on that time, and when he come to home on that time, he get tired.
I understand. We all cut from the same cloth. Everyone has the same problem, and there are nobody with whom we can converse, with whom we can talk. No problem. I want to know that from where did you start this journey, and how long you have been working on your English and your communication.
Okay. Actually, ma'am, honestly, I'm telling to you, I tried to learn this language for 2014, as I told to my all viewers or all YouTubers, and I quit it many times. I used to say, I don't have any environment, and I don't have any family members with whom I am speaking. And now I started again my journey before 2 months ago, and I was joined in a group by Ajay sir, and yeah,
Okay.
I am practicing on them.
Hmm. It happens. This is the main problem that I have noticed. If we start something and we take break, then we have to start from the beginning of the. It
Yes,
happens again.
yes.
No problem. You're working this, definitely you will nail it and you will improve yourself. Okay.
Thank
Yeah. And what about your hobbies? What do you like to do? Please tell me. I want to know.
Yes. Actually, I am a very shy person and I don't like to go anywhere to talk. In my earlier time, I never talked to too much person. But nowadays, I have to learn this language. That's why I'm talking with many person. And my hobby is to only reading new books and yeah, learning this language. I'm too fond of this language.
Okay. So as you have shared that you are very introvert person and you don't like to go outside, I want to know what was your first experience and how was that when you interact with people? Like now I can see you are much better, you are okay, you are comfortable. But please share me that first experience that you have conversed with the people very first time and what was your feeling? You know, people have this camera fear, they cannot talk with anyone. People share whenever I start to using my video recording and I feel shy. So I want
Yeah.
to know from you what was your experience.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Actually, I'm telling to you, my experience was too bad on first time when I talked with the ma'am on audio call, not on video call. On that time, I got like hesitate, and I got sweating on my face and my whole body, like shameness I was feeling, and yeah, but that ma'am like appreciated me. If you want to achieve something, then it would be happen with everyone. And if you are doing practice a lot, and if you will practice, on that time you will get fluency. On that time, I was thinking like maybe she is wrong, and I have a lots of hesitation. And apart from this, how can I learn this language? But she is totally right, and I agree with her.
Yes. So it's been a 2 month. You are talking with people now. What are you feeling right now? Nowadays, I think you are comfortable. You can talk with anyone, right?
I'm feeling
Yeah.
too good. Yes, I am feeling too good, and I get a confidence. I get a confidence when I talk to someone or talk to anyone. And in my school, if I talk about in my school, that I teach to students. Sometimes I teach in English language. I try in myself, and at that time I feel very good and yes, feeling delighted.
Yes. Because we feel that we have learned something and we have shared something. It's a next level happiness, I must
Yes.
say.
And
And
by
in
this language I get respect sometimes.
yes, of course, people are ready to respect you. People are ready to admire you if you are putting your effort, if you are doing something, it happens. Even if you are making mistakes, even if you are feeling inside, okay, I'm not doing good, but still people will appreciate you because everyone wants to, help each other. It is just our tendency. Nobody wants to help. People wants to help.
Ma'am,
Yes.
please tell me about your English journey. I am eager to know, how did you learn?
Sure. Yes, I've been started. It's been a 1 year, 1.5 year. I think I've started this English journey, and I am also a Hindi medium student. So I have completed my post graduation in Hindi, and then after that I have started. No, my graduation was in Hindi, and in post graduation I have started to work on English. But I was good at writing and understanding whatever the professor are giving lecture. We were able to get it. Okay, this is the concept. But when it comes to speaking, everyone has a problem. Same
Oh,
goes with me also. I'm also the same, and then I started to speaking. Initially I had started using one application, and then I used to talk with people. Little bit nervousness also with me whenever I'm connecting with people, but still I just tried. Okay, just uh, and then I started to use that application, and over the time I started to gain confidence, and I worked a lot on my grammar also, my speaking. So this was
yes.
how.
Have you
And
joined
now,
that?
yes,
Have you joined clapping go session also? I have watched in
clapping,
your
clapping the sessions. Yes, it's been
and
a 3 4 months back. I have then I came across with English Yari. Then I thought let's try this one also,
and
clapping.
how is your experience, ma'am, after joining clapping go and English Yari? Because people want to know.
Hmm. Okay, so very good experience because we are talking, that is fine. We are talking with our peers, that is okay. But if we talk with the tutors, they are correcting us. We got some ideas, we get a new perspective that how can we use this word, and some confidence also because they are already, because they are always encouraging us. Okay, you are doing good, you are doing great. So that was a good experience all about that.
And did they rectify you in your
Yes,
whole?
every time they rectify it, and then I try to work on that. Okay, this was a mistake that I have made there that time. Definitely, I will not repeat it.
Okay.
Yes, it was a good experience with that. Okay, tell me one thing. I want to ask one question. Okay, it can be quite funny. If you had a chance to go somewhere, okay, if
Uh,
you okay, let me say that again. Okay, suppose that if you are invisible, then what would you like to do?
Yeah, ma'am. I have watched in your video just a minute ago, like your first video with clapping session. Yeah, ma'am. Let me tell you, if I would invisible for a whole day, then I would like to do to know secret on any relative or any family members. Me too. I'm just like you. I'm not repeating your words. And yeah, I want to know. I want to travel all place like Kerala, Tamil Nadu. I'm too fond of like doing visiting. And yeah, I want to, I would visible, I would like to do a thing. I would like to do shopping a lot.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I would, yeah, like to do go everywhere and in south places,
Hmm.
especially. And I would like to Goa and America. Yeah, that's
Yes. Hope so. That should be there. I always imagine at least we should have some superpowers and this kind of things. But yeah, just for fun, it is okay. Okay. And now tell me one thing. If you have to give one suggestion to people or who is younger than you, okay. So what would you like to give them?
ma'am, about what?
Yeah. Any one suggestion, it can be related to life, it can be related to anything. But
Okay. In my whole experience, I would like to tell you people like about life. Life is full of struggles, and if some people are thinking it would not become in anyone's life, then please forget. Some person are rich, who person are rich and who person are poor. They will also have to face same problems. If some persons have much money, they will also face this problem like I have too much money, what should we do or not. And if some people don't have no money, don't have money on that time, they will always think like how can I earn money. Yeah, if I talk about life is full of struggles, and I have faced a lots of struggle in my life just because of this language, and many of things are happening in everyone's life. And if I talk about for this language, I rejected many times by people by this language. Actually, I went to interview 2 to 3 times in a school, and they rejected me like are you fluent in this language, and I will hire you. You are having all degrees but you don't have any language knowledge. That's why, yeah, ma'am, I have faced a problem, and people don't be afraid. People don't should be afraid of this thing. Actually, as a person, as a human being, we will have to face this problem, and please don't be aware. And some persons are thinking, firstly I have to focus on grammar part, and I don't want to learn this language because it is not necessary. But let
Hmm.
me tell you one thing, like it language is in our future, and in our present, it is totally plays a crucial role in our life. Please learn this language, especially for housewives, because they have to face many problems in their son's school, in their child's school, and in everywhere. Yeah, please learn this language. Gradually you will learn this language within 3 months, 6 months. Actually, you should have a knowledge of little bit, like you don't be face any problems in front of people. Yeah.
Okay, very good suggestion. My one also, it's kind of this related to this. But my suggestion, what I want is talking about. Okay, I want to give only one suggestion. Everyone should have a knowledge and English also. But some of the students and they don't want to study. They just leave it. Then they don't complete their studies because of any reason can be there, but everyone should have complete their studies, whatever they are doing, whatever in which things they are interested, that is fine, they can do simultaneously, but at least they should have focused on their this education, because there is a one thing, that money anyone can snatch from you, but that education nobody can snatch from you. So
Right.
we should always follow this thing.
I agree with you, totally agree with you. Education is most important for people.
Yes, you can make money, you can lose money, but education is something you can earn and you can share with anyone.
Actually, ma'am, I have a dream. I have a dream, like to teach all the people who are uneducated, whether they belong to a overage or younger ones. I want to teach, and I
Hmm.
want to open an institute there, where I can teach them English
Very,
language or yeah.
yes, such a great dream you have. Even sometime also, I feel, yeah, everyone should have this kind of thinking
Yeah.
that we should help others. We can help. At least if we can do, we should do it.
Yeah.
Everything, of course, we cannot do it, help them financially every time, but at least we can share our knowledge.
Yeah.
We can, grow their personality. So these kind of things we can do.
Yeah.
One more last thing that I want to ask, and personally, I really want to ask, what do you think about comparison? If you see anyone, he's doing this thing, or he's doing this thing, do you compare yourself, or do you feel that some sometime
Um,
guilty, or do you feel?
I compare a lot with different people, because in my initial days when
Hmm.
I started this journey, I compared a lot. Like I'm not getting fluency and I'm not getting knowledge. Even I have been learning this language for 2 months or 3 months, and every
Hmm.
people are saying I'm taking only 2 months or 3 months and I'm getting fluency on this language. And I compare me, yeah, everything's in my life. I don't want to share, but
Hmm.
I am thinking right now I don't should be compared with anyone, because every persons are different, and God made us different way, and everyone is unique for their self. So please don't compare. In my initial days, I compared, but I'm not comparing right now, because I'm getting my point. Like I'm doing something, and I'm not looking with everyone to everyone. But yeah, it's okay. Actually, I have a knowledge of this language. Yeah, that's enough for me. And
Hmm.
still, I'm preparing.
Yes, this is a big question. Everyone's had. People should not compare. Specifically, I want to talk about here English that you have mentioned. When I heard that this people has increased or enhanced within a 1 month and 2 month, and I used to compare myself. Actually, we don't know his life personally, his or her life personally. Maybe he's already good and he's mentioning this. Maybe he worked a lot, like 10 times more to us. So we don't know about this thing. So we should understand. Even I also, in English, even I haven't compared. In other thing, yes, I used to compare that, they have this, I don't have this thing.
Yes,
But
same thing.
because I was not mature, I can say, but right now. And when it comes to English, now I got it. Maybe I'm not putting so much effort as this person has put it there. Or maybe he's already good. Maybe he has something, better than me. These kind of things that we can think and we can at least satisfy, because
Yes.
comparison is a toxic feeling.
We should take it in positive way, not negative way.
Hmm. Right. And
And
everyone has a, yeah.
yes, right now, what are you doing for your language
For my
now?
language, hmm, I'm talking with people, I'm doing conversation and listening also. Every day I listen to at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Every day I change. Okay, today I have listened to this person, today I have listened to this person. I mean, every 2 days, 3 days, I have changed. And reading also, every day I do reading, sometime online, some articles, offline books also I have. These are the things. Speaking, reading, and listening. These are the my first priority. Whenever I get a time, definitely I write also, but not every day.
Okay. And how are you reading a book? People want to know. I want to read a book. On that time, I get bored. Then what kind of things we should do on that time if I get bored?
First of all, we can't get bored if we are interested in that book. I never pick up those books that I'm not interested in this. If you ask me, okay, read about this political issues and social issues and some these kind of things that I'm not interested. Okay, I'm interested in self-help books, some topics, how to manage time. If these kind of articles we are reading, we will not get bored. Same goes with the offline books also. Earlier, I have started one book, Power of Subconscious Mind. I was too much indulged in that book. I just tried to, okay, what is next? What is next? I was very, very interested. It is not the reason that I am so much into this book reading. But when I started that book, I was so much interested. And it depends on language also, what kind of language in this book. If words are too much hard, if language is not easy to understand, we will not take interest in that book. So first we should understand our interest and the book of language. That's it. Only two things I think matter a lot for me.
And what are you doing for your vocabs?
Vocabs, whenever I listen to any person, any podcast, any YouTube videos, even I read anything, I just noted down that vocab and just try to recall every time. Try to construct sentences also. Whenever we conduct session, I do with my friends. I try to share, and then they construct sentence. Then it gets clear.
Thanks for telling.
Okay. Okay. So overall, it was a very very good conversation. Amazing. And you have managed very well. You were sharing that I'm not well like this, but you managed very well. Thank you so much for this.
It sounds good, ma'am. And actually, I'm glad to watch you, and it was a lovely conversation from my side.
Thank you. And just take care of yourself, okay?
Okay.
Because this weather, so we have to take care of ourselves. Health is our first priority.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay,
thank
definitely we'll continue this kind of conversation whenever we get a time.
you. Okay.